Get ready to dive into the world of ancient secrets and mysteries that have long been hidden under the waters of the great Euphrates. The drying up of this once majestic river has opened a portal into the past, where the history of ancient civilizations comes to life. What has humanity found among the naked ruins, and how can these discoveries reshape our understanding of history and the future? Ahead lies an incredible journey to the roots of humanity, where the past and present intertwine. In a captivating story, the mystery of the dried-up Euphrates. When I first read online that the Euphrates was drying, I was shocked. It opened the way for dusty winds and revealed secrets. I was shocked that it was drying up. The disappearance of this artery not only opened the way for dusty winds on the site of once fertile lands, but also revealed hidden secrets. Buried for centuries. The article captivated me with stories of archaeologists discovering ancient settlements and artifacts on the dry riverbed. They found strange statues and tunnels. One find was a massive stone relief, possibly ancient. Among them were mentioned strange statues and underground tunnels, which centuries ago could have served as shelters or secret passages. One of the finds was a massive stone relief that, it was said, could date back to the time when the first cities were built. Social media was abuzz with theories and speculation about how these discoveries could change our understanding of history. I have thought for a long time about the scale of these discoveries and their significance. Perhaps the ancient messages, scratched into the stone walls, could reveal forgotten stories before the sand covers them up again. But looming over all of this was a question. If the past has opened its arms, what does this mean for the present and the future? Maybe wisdom of our ancestors. Is there an answer to how we can deal with what might lie ahead? The mysteries of the dried-up Euphrates. In Kurdistan, archaeologists stumbled upon ancient caves hidden beneath what was once a mighty river. Every day brought new theories and speculations, from professionals to internet researchers. There are even videos with detailed analyses. Who knew what information the river, which had provided life for millennia, was hiding? Great cities. Some claimed that these findings could shed light on the cultural connections between the ancient peoples of Mesopotamia. Others talked about potential discoveries that could turn historical timelines upside down. I was amazed how a dried-up river can be the key to our past. Gradually, it felt like the Euphrates, even in its dried-up state, still held secrets that were waiting for their moment to be revealed. Mysteries of vanished Euphrates. When I first came across the headline about the drying up of the Euphrates, it seemed like something distant and abstract. However, while browsing through reports online, I came across some amazing details. In researchers' media, the Great River as a dry bed revealed secrets. I found incredible discoveries. Under dried earth were ancient structures and hydraulic systems. Amazed, I came across materials about incredible discoveries. Ancient structures and complex hydraulic systems were hidden under layers of dried-out earth. Researchers have suggested that these cave structures not only protected against natural disasters, but also played an important role in managing water flows, making them true hydraulic engineering wonders of antiquity. Later, I found out that modern archaeologists are considering this hypothesis. These systems could have been part of a grand project created to support the living standards of the civilizations that flourished on the banks of the Euphrates. Perhaps these were people for whom the river was not only a source of life, but also a symbol of spiritual connection with the world. Reading about these discoveries made me think about how much more is hidden in the depths of our history. The Euphrates, even as it disappears, still whispers to us the tangled threads of the past, waiting for us to reintertwine them with our modern world. Will new discoveries shed light on the mysteries of great civilizations? We'll have to wait and see. A shortened journey of the Euphrates. I'm captivated by Euphrates river tales that happen along the banks of the long dried-up Euphrates River, the mouth of one of the greatest rivers of antiquity. It all started with news on the internet that completely captured my attention. Publications and studies were literally bursting with new discoveries hidden beneath the layers of dried-up time. The river that nourished the Sumerians and Mesopotamians has revealed incredible tunnels, cemeteries, and artifacts. The Euphrates tells its ancient stories. The once mighty stream has revealed incredible open tunnels, ancient cemeteries, and a whole range of mysterious artifacts to the world. It's as if the Euphrates decided to share its own ancient stories. Scientists pondered the next find. Each find showed our limited knowledge of past travelers of these dry banks. Each discovery, we still don't know. Past links present. We still don't know about those whose paths once led along these ragged, now dried up banks. Discoveries like these remind me of how closely our past is intertwined with our present. Lessons from vanished civilizations help us avoid past mistakes. Important lessons they could pass on to us. Nature reveals history's mysteries, stored in its ancient memory. The breath of mysterious history. When nature allows us to access the events it has kept in its old, yet so valuable memory for centuries. Mysteries of dried-up river. How often does this happen? Natural phenomena surprise us, and ancient mysteries come to light. The shallowing of the Euphrates has lifted the veil on the hidden city of Zaku. Archaeologists decided to delve into the revealed mysteries. This city, once thriving during the times of Tanai, captivated their attention. How fragile human memory can be. How do past voices resonate, history truths? When the water gives way, a place for the truths of history. The researchers dove into their work, uncovering slowly forgotten buildings and structures. The beautiful ceramics and jewelry found here speak to a high level of craftsmanship and artistry. Particular attention was drawn to the temple building, which contained the mysteries of a religion, it is unknown what kind, that worshipped its gods in one of the most ancient corners of the earth. All of this opens up history, which the Euphrates has hidden. These artifacts will help us understand the social order and beliefs of the people who lived here thousands of years ago. These artifacts from the water will aid our understanding of the social order and beliefs of the people who lived here thousands of years ago. Beyond the horizon past. I recently came across some exciting news online. The dried-up bed of the Euphrates revealed stone vaults and labyrinths, which some archaeologists claim could have been part of a vast network of underground tunnels. These structures are believed to have connected different cities of ancient Mesopotamia, adding mystery to the history of this region. I found myself in a social media conversation where enthusiasts and experts were trying to figure out the true purpose of these tunnels. Some claimed that they were used for the secret movement of goods and resources. Others suggested that they were part of a lost civilization associated with the legendary Queen Semiramis. But, as I learned from one blog, the question of what else might be hidden in these underground networks remains open. Some of the researchers claim they felt a certain energy, or even heard strange sounds when approaching the tunnels. These stories send chills down your spine, but they also fuel the interest in further research. Despite the mystery of the findings, this discovery instills hope for a deeper understanding of the culture and history of one of the most enigmatic regions in the world. Well, let's keep an eye on what other secrets the ancient Euphrates will reveal to us. Requiem for the Euphrates. Snippets from the past. Under the Euphrates, archaeologists discovered an ancient factory, challenging views of past technologies. Inscriptions on clay pots tell stories of history. Artifacts recovered show man-made wonders, where craftsmen created tools and pottery. Captured in tablets on clay pots, they tell of layers of history hidden for centuries. Among the finds recovered from beneath layers of silt and sand, we see man-made wonders stones, erected into complex structures where artisans of the past created tools and pottery. These creations speak a powerful language of symbols, connecting us to the embodiments of the hopes and beliefs of their creators. Watching the waters of the Euphrates recede has allowed us to dive into the past, revealing elusive traces of survival and progress. Every new fact about their daily life and craftsmanship paints a remarkable picture of their everyday existence and ingenuity. Keeping the memory of those who once considered the mighty Euphrates the heart of their empire. The factory and the artifacts on its grounds became a testament to the hard work and ingenuity of the people. whose events are forever etched in the pages of our shared history. The dried-up Euphrates, echoes of lost civilizations. When I look at the dried-up Euphrates, I feel like the very air is soaked in the legacy of ancient civilizations whose destinies were shaped along these shores. This great river once flowed, nourishing the land in the Fertile Crescent and giving life to the Sumerians, to the Babylonians, and many other peoples. But what remains of that mighty force that drove the wheel of time? I can imagine how the Sumerians, by cultivating the land, they used the waters of the Euphrates for their intriguing irrigation systems. How the first cities, like Ur and Uruk, were built was truly thanks to the grace of the waterway. This ancient landscape was a living pulse of civilization, offering the gift of fertility and connecting people through a thread of shared fateful decisions. However, the current appearance of the river is just a pale shadow of its former power. A reflection of reality, where the water no longer flows in its winding curves. The mystery of the Euphrates lies between prophecy and reality. When I learned that the great river Euphrates had dried up, ancient prophecies came to mind, which have stirred the minds of the faithful for centuries. The image of the Prophet Muhammad comes to mind immediately. His predictions of unimaginable riches that would arise where the flow of water would one day block the path. The mountain of gold that the prophet spoke of suddenly became a reality in the imagination. Will wealth cause new disasters, dividing the people who have endured and built for so long? On the other hand, I couldn't help but remember Christian stories. These spoke of biblical angels bound at this sanctuary. According to the Revelations, the release of these beings signals a new era. Rivers, once soothing, has now given way to silence, creating tension. The unveiling of the mysteries of the ancient Euphrates. The magical sound of rivers, once soothing to the ears, has now given way to silence, filling the atmosphere with a sense of anxious anticipation. Unveiling the mysteries of the ancient Euphrates. Just recently, I came across some incredible discoveries hidden by the drying Euphrates River on the internet. This river has always been not just a waterway, but also a keeper of ancient stories. Now, as its flow weakens, mysterious evidence of the past is starting to surface. I followed with great interest the stories of travelers and scholars who shared their discoveries. Unprecedented artifacts are being found, wooden items that may have been used in ancient rituals, and clay tablets with inscribed messages, the meaning of which is yet to be understood. Curiosity sometimes sparked a real thrill. One of the videos caught my attention showed ancient caves, which used to be underwater. Hard to believe such treasures could be hidden beneath so much earth. They contain images and symbols that turn an ordinary view into a window through time. At first, it was hard to believe that such unexpected treasures could be hidden beneath so much earth. People see the Euphrates as a sign from ancestors. Preserving history is important. The signs, sent to us by our ancestors. This perspective makes you think about the importance of preserving history, with respect for traditions and a careful attitude towards the earth that they nourished. And it seems to me that this insight could bring us back to true values, helping to connect the past and the present. Discovery Castle Tech. When the water level in the Euphrates unexpectedly dropped, exciting articles and photographs began to appear online, reporting on the ancient structure that had been revealed. My attention was drawn to the mysterious castle known as Tech, which had been hidden beneath the waters of this historic river for centuries. The photographs showed majestic columns adorned with exquisite carved inscriptions, which, according to archaeologists, could belong to a long-lost civilization. In one of the discussions, I learned that strange stone sculptures and mysterious clay vessels were found inside the castle walls. These findings led researchers to the idea that the TK once served as a cult place for ancient rituals. I was amazed at how the usual flow of time could be disrupted, giving us access to such an ancient and unexplored world. Rivers of time and the lessons of the past. When I first stumbled upon an article about this online, my curiosity was instantly sparked. In ancient times, the Euphrates was a mighty river, full of mysteries. Now, Its dried-up riverbed has become a source of incredible finds that could shed light on the mysteries of the past. I've been following the research of historian archaeologists who have dedicated their lives to studying ancient civilizations. They talked about what was hidden beneath the sands of the once mighty Euphrates. Can you imagine what that's like? Discover ceramic fragments, ancient tools, tablets with cuneiform writing. They seem to be waiting to be noticed again, to tell the story of the lives of the people who thrived on the bounty of the river. The archaeologists really did something incredible. Their discovery was a reminder that these lands were once the cradle of the greatest cultures. Now the deserted riverbed opened before us a scene that became a silent witness to the events intertwining the destinies of the Assyrians and Babylonians. Such a discovery once again highlights the importance of the past for our modern world. We often forget that history isn't just about the past, but also about understanding our present. Every artifact found was like a whisper from the depths of time, reminding me that the lessons of history are our beacons in the whirlpool of modernity. The dried-up Euphrates, like an ancient archive, has revealed its secrets. Exposed stone roads, fragments of buildings from a completely different era, the remains of ships that once sailed these waterways. Each piece of the mosaic found here served as a reminder of the past, full of movement, life, and history. The river offers scientific discovery opportunities. It allows scientific discoveries and cultural insights. The dried-up Euphrates offers new knowledge and a link to ancient heritage. Those who lived here. The dried-up Euphrates gives humanity not only new knowledge, but also a chance to connect modernity with the great ancient heritage from which we all came. It embodies the idea that the past always remains part of our future. And now, friends, I want to make you an interesting offer. You have a unique opportunity to become part of our team. If you have video editing skills, can voice over videos in Russian, English, and other languages, or write interesting scripts, we would be happy to work with you. Message our Telegram bot. The link is in the description.